Yeah, so I was just I was doing some hula hooping, and then I came in here to um, mark some of my journals, my students' journals, and all of a sudden I heard this knock, 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 and I thought, Floyd, you're scratching again. Can you try not to scratch like you're knocking on the door? It makes me very, uncomfortable. So I went out to look what Floyd was doing, and I couldn't see Floyd. So I opened the door, and of course, there was somebody out there, standing out there. And he was selling something, and I thought, oh, it's an energy guy. And, they're told to stay off the property because they're creeps and, and frauds. But it wasn't an energy guy. It was a guy who was selling or trying to sell, uh, hand out information on, are you aware of the wonderful job that local farmers are doing with, pro- um, beef that's in this and that. So he's talking about, locally grown or locally raised um, produce, produce, beef. And I said, well, no, no, we don't eat. We're very limited beef eaters. And he says, are you aware of all the other meats? And I said, yeah, we have a good chicken place that we go to. And I'm pointing in my mind to, Witteveen, no, not Witteveen's, Southern Pride Poultry. We always go to the next town to get our chicken. So he says, well, I'm very happy that you're aware of what's a local growers, and he left. So, I was prepared to be, angry at someone. I was, backing into the room because it's so freezing cold out there, and I'm just wearing something. Well, for school it was fine because the school is warm. Actually, when I went upstairs to leave today, the pastor was sitting, and he said, "Yo, you're heading out," and I said, "Yes," and he says, "How are you finding it? Is it warm enough down there?" And I said, "Yeah, for sure," because I guess they have a hard time heating um, the rest of the church, which is very tall, of course, as most churches are. And I said, no, no problem. In fact, this is the best place that I've worked at for temperature and everything like that. And he said, oh, that's great. I'm not. So, this guy is standing there in the cold out there, in the cold. And it is, what is it? It is right now out there. Let's see, I can't remember what it was out there. Did not look at the thermometer. And it is right now -9, okay? So, you know, I'm standing there. It's -9. He's bundled up. He's got his winter coat on, his mittens, his toque, everything. I said, no, no, we're doing it. He says, oh, okay, we're fine. And he goes off. So, yeah, I started off with temperature rising because I didn't want to talk to him, but he seemed to be a really nice guy who just wanted to, sell locally raised beef and stuff like that. So that's fine. He can do that all he wants. I was pleasant, he was pleasant, and we parted on good terms. I don't know what it was. I didn't even take anything from him because I'm not interested. We buy so little beef that it would be ridiculous to buy from some bulk place, and yeah, we buy local chicken, not from our grocery store. We buy chicken from a certain chicken producer. So we're already doing it. Thank you. Yes, so I was doing some hooping, as I said, and I was having a little bit of trouble. And then I went online and I looked, and they helped me tweak my trouble that I was having. It was just the timing, so I had to get my timing back on track. So that's that. Yeah, I have the TV on mute, and you know how you cannot look away from a TV on mute because the TV flickering catches your eye, and you are compelled to look. So I'm being compelled to look at even commercials. Yeah, nothing else to talk about. That was just now. He startled me, okay? And I don't like being startled. Usually I notice when people come, I guess, usually I notice when cars come into the driveway, and he was on foot. So I didn't notice him traveling on foot. Have a good night, ta for now. And don't get startled by this guy coming to your door because he's very nice. He's wearing a green and a white jacket.